Can't allow Johnson to get that deep. Once he's there, he's going to be able to score.
Cunningham against Jones. Here's Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart.
Not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Vassell, the pass to Jones. Bogdanovich against Johnson. Unloads from 13. That one wide left.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now, here's Ivy. Back to Cunningham. To the middle. Ivy with the bucket.
Just getting it to the ready-to-fire guy. It's great recognition from Cade.
And watching Bojan Bogdanovich is just so fun. Must be great to be his teammate.
Yeah, he's got so much skill, and he's one of the more dependable players on the floor. He rebounds, he shoots at a high level, he plays with heart. Whether it's banging down low or shooting for three, this guy makes contribution.
The Pistons lead it. Ivy against Vassell. Cunningham sets a screen for Ivy. Over Jones. That one rolling around and rims out.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And Brett, you look at Detroit from a raw talent perspective, they're loading up well.
Absolutely. They're pretty well balanced between what they give you on the perimeter and some of the interior force that these guys could play with, adding pieces each year in the draft, and now it's about fitting those pieces together. They have a very bright future.
And Greg, recently MP had a milestone game, recording the first triple-double of his career.
And there should be plenty more to come over the course of his career. MP's a guy that's willing and able to do whatever it takes for his team to win.
Now, here's Ivy. From outside the arc, drains it from beyond the arc. Ivy's got 5.
He doesn't take as many threes as you think for a guard, but respectable for him.
Ivy against Vassell. MP with a screen on Ivy. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
You could see he wanted to get it back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Cunningham on the wing. Passes to Ivy. Spins. Shoots from 8. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Spurs trail by 4. Down low, here's King. It's hauled in by Stewart. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Jones against Cunningham. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
I love Cade Cunningham just playing this way, an electric player when he takes advantage.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Detroit leading by 7. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Detroit with the ball. Cunningham and Detroit again with the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And here is MP. He had 37 points last game out. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Pass to Wiseman. Dishes it to Cunningham. Up again. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. 7-point differential. Johnson with a screen on Ivy. MP kicks to Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to MP. And the dunk by MP.
And when MP gets that close to the rim, you know he is looking to finish with authority.
Ivy against Vassell. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. And stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Jones. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
The pass to Bogdanovich. Detroit, no good that time either. Spurs trail by 5. Jones finds MP. With the drive, and it's Vassell in the corner. Jones against Cunningham. Here's Bogdanovich. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists in the game. Passes it to King. Back to Jones. Fires from the line. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Pass to Ivy. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And you look at Jaden Ivey, Brent. First of all, he gives you great size in the backcourt.
Well, what anybody guarding him would tell you, Kevin, is he brings unreal athleticism. His first step is lightning quick.
Monte Morris is checked in for Detroit. Spurs also with the sub. Branham's checked in. Now here's King. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Here's Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Now Morris. His last outing, he had 8 points. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and slam dunk by Ivy.
Size and athleticism of Jaden Ivey is why he was in the top 5.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at New York. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And San Antonio, they're still sorting out their roster, trying to find a way to unlock their full potential in a holding pattern, if you will. And that could change, though, at any moment.
Now here's King. Good on the shot. King's got 5.
And just too quick with it. MP making a miss.
Morris outside. Top of the key, Harris. Back to Morris. Harris looking it over. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the night.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's Sohan. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up. And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Pass to Bogdanovich. over MP. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Branham, the pass to MP. We've got 1:55 left in the first. Driving the lane, and that one drops. MP's got it back down to within single digits with the Spurs. Detroit's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Morris passes to Wiseman. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists tonight. San Antonio's gone 0 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Now, here's MP. He's got 7. Back to Payne. Screen by MP. Payne passes to MP. He's off on that one. A D by Bogdanovich. Pistons leading by 11. And there's the pass to Burks. The jump hook. Out to the right wing. Wiseman kicks to Bogdanovich. From outside, off the mark.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Inside, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Wiseman. Now Detroit moving it up. Morris with the ball. Now guarded by Payne. The shot's good from Wiseman.
Great vision from Morris makes the next pass. That's what you want.
Payne passes to MP. Wembanyama, a screen on Bogdanovich. And Wiseman sends it back. Outside Bogdanovich. That's a bucket. His 3rd of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Payne gets a screen from King. Payne passes to King. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. 9 points for MP. Morris outside. Bogdanovich wide open. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Detroit Pistons. 13 points.
32. The Spurs. 9.
Cunningham inside, working on Collins.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
On the court right now for the Spurs. The guard pair are Jones and Vassell. Johnson is out there with King, and it's Collins in its center. And once the team to beat in the West, Greg, San Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great organization, top to bottom. You're smart and battle-tested. I believe these guys will find a way.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, guys, MP in the last game against the Cavaliers was all business. He added 37 points and a triple-double for all that effort. One of the great performances I've seen in all my years, and I really mean that. Back to you guys.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do.
To stop it.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
An emerging part of his game. Johnson's becoming a better playmaker.
Cunningham dishes it to Wiseman. To the left side wing. Harris outside. Passes it to Ivy. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. A rebound by the Spurs. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Poor execution in that one. Not sure what led to the lack of focus, but coaching staff definitely not happy.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And at this point of the year, Greg, injuries starting to mount for some teams.
And this is where your depth gets tested, your resolve, because it takes a strength in numbers and strong leadership to get through it.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Bogdanovich is checked in for Joe Harris, and Monte Morris subbed in for Cunningham. Morris passes to Ivy. Stewart, a screen for Ivy. Makes it off the glass. Ivy's got 11 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Pass to MP. Wembanyama, a screen on Stewart. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
Man, it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
And GA, in your opinion, what's the main order of business when you look at the first-year Pistons coaching staff?
Kevin, for me, they got to clean up the fouling. It's often a problem for young teams, but they have the quickness and size to stay in front of people and just force contested shots.
So it's San Antonio now. After James Wiseman's miss, King's shot is off. Morris against Jones. Morris passes to Stewart. And there's the call on Jones. That'll be his second foul of the game. Hey, Brent, in recent years, we've seen the rise of sports analytics conventions, pro basketball negotiation competitions. I mean, they're really digging deep.
Well, they're not only digging deep, Kevin, but they're giving a tremendous opportunity to a swath of people that never thought they'd be part of the NBA. Look, if you're not 6'8" with a 35-inch vertical, that doesn't mean that you still don't have a place at the table in the NBA if you study hard enough or you can make contributions to what the business side of basketball is all about.
Here's Ivy after the basket by San Antonio. Wiseman sets a screen for Ivy. He feeds it to Wiseman. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And there should be tons of trips to the free throw line for Wiseman. So tough to stop inside.
Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. When the Pistons have been great, they've had that defense-first mentality.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Morris looking over the floor. Now, here's Ivy. He's guarded closely. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Bogdanovich has got 10 points.
Total focus from Bogdanovich on that shot, ready to fire off the feed.
Wembanyama with it. Wiseman picks him up. Kept alive. Pass to Wembanyama. Spurs working the ball around now. Jones, no luck. Pistons leading by 19. Ivy dishes to Morris. Here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Well, go ahead, big fella. James Wiseman having a night.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. 1:52 left to play here in the half. King inside. Guarded by Stewart. That one drops for him. That's now 8 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Spreading the wealth. MP just has a knack for doing that on and off the court.
Morris kicks to Wiseman. Ivy on the wing. Back to Wiseman. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. King's shot is off.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Bogdanovich passes to Morris. Back to Bogdanovich. Over Johnson. Bogdanovich, no luck. Spurs trail by 19. Jones dishes to MP. Back to Jones. MP up top. To the paint, here's Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
And the pass to Ivy. Back to Morris. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And great, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. Kicks it out to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. That drops. Nice speed that time from Wembanyama.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Here's Ivy. Stewart in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far, hasn't been close. Pistons lead by 16. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.